cat. Alright. Welcome back to Spookier Celluloid, and I haven't uploaded in a while. I did watch a lot of horror movies, though, even though I wasn't on this channel. So today I'm very happy because I'm reviewing one of my personal favorite films, of all time. This might be my favorite slasher, maybe not. I think My Bloody Valentine still is a better movie, and I still think I like Sleepaway Camp a tad bit more, but this is right up there with it, and it's kind of become a tradition for me to watch this film around this time. Ever since I started university again 3 years ago, I've had a fall break, which means I usually, on Mondays, or the first few days, watch this film, which is the Mutilator, but it's also known as Fall Break, and I have to say that the goddamn title, I prefer Fall Break just because it reminds me of the absolute slapper that is the theme song. This has to have, unironically by the way, one of the best horror movie original song. The only thing I can think that might be better is the one from the credit sequence in My Bloody Valentine, but other than that, no other film, no other slasher can come close to this film's theme song, and no other slasher can come close to this goddamn tagline: by sword, by pick, by axe, by bye. There are so much things I love about this film, and I'm gonna do this review, but I'm pretty sure I'm either gonna force Urshel to watch this and we can do a podcast on it, or I'm gonna do a main video, but I feel like this would fit better as a podcast, just because this is my equivalent to his Blood Rage, where is it a amazing slasher? Maybe not, but it does have a lot of things that I love, and it is on the cheesier side of the 80s, but it still feels really good to watch. This movie is like a warm blanket, because the characters are all great. They're all so lovable, and you almost feel like you kind of know these people, and you feel sad when they get killed, but at the same time, another highlight of this film is the gore. At the same time, you're not that sad because you get to see some pretty amazing gore. There's a decapitation scene in this that I love. There's one of the most brutal kill in this that I always forget is in there, because like I said, this feels like a feel-good slasher, with these lovable characters. You have Ralph, who's just this little prankster who makes little pranks, and all the characters seem to really like each other. They all have fun. They play Monopoly. They play Blind Man's Bluff or something like that. They just love to drink beer and mess around. And then when the character gets a pick like this, I think it's like a fishing pick up the vagina, which has to be probably the most brutal kill in this film. And yeah, there's a lot of kills. I don't want to spoil them all, but that one is the one that this film is probably the most known for. And this cover's amazing. This cover's not great, but it's the classic cover, so you gotta love it. So yeah, the story is really simple. So you have the main character, whose name I always forget, because everybody in this has the most generic names for white people in the 80s. There's a Linda, there's a Ralph. I'm pretty sure there's a Matt and Linda. Yeah, I already said Linda. Susie too. So all the characters have the most generic name. Anyway, our main character is a kid, and he cleans his dad's gun, and he accidentally shoots his mom through the fucking wall, by the way. That scene is unintentionally funny, and then dad comes home and he's just shocked. He kind of pushes the kid, and then he goes into his Globe bar, which I really want sorry Oh, I choked. I'm getting too excited. I really want a bar in a globe. That's always been like my like when I have a house, I will have a globe bar. I don't know. It's just something I see in like every movie, and I'm just like, shit, man. I really want a bar in a globe, but like it's not really useful because you can put what like 2 bottles and maybe 4 glasses in there. Very not useful when you have multiple bottles. You can't just have one whiskey, and then you can't just have one gin, and you can't just have one rum. You can have just one vodka, because vodka is just spicy water. Yeah, I'm getting off track. Anyways, then we cut to our main characters in college, and they're on their fall break, but they don't know what to do, because they haven't planned jack shit. Until our main character gets a call from his dad, who we learn is a bit of a weirdo, because fucking this kid shot his wife. And his dad asks our main character to do him a favor, to go close out his beachside condo for the winter, which he accepts. At first he doesn't really want to, but his friends are like, yo, it's gonna, be something to do. So he's like, okay, we'll go do that, and then we're going on a road trip, and then we get the banger of a theme song, and you're just dancing in your seat, and then they go get some beers. At first they get like 12 of them, but I'm pretty sure they drink those 12 just in their car. They really like to drink. And this was the 80s, so they drink in their car. This is from 1980. I always forget. Oh, it's 84, so it's like mid 80s. But yeah, they get, I don't know, they drink in their car. They're just having fun. It's this big old convertible. Everyone's like on the front seat, the back seats. It's all like those like one-piece seats. Everybody's having a good time, like the theme song says. We're all gonna have a good time. We're going on a fall break. I fucking love that song. They get to the condo. Things are disheveled. The door's unlocked, and our main character's girlfriend is kind of like the most annoying character of the film. She's this, oh, I'm too pure, I'm a virgin, I don't want to like sleep with you right now. Eventually she even makes our main character like sleep in his like jeans and flannel shirt. Bruh, you're not 12 anymore. She's probably the most annoying. She has like this personality of like, oh, I gotta take care of everything, and you're like, bro, just shut the fuck up and drink beer. Yeah. She's like, oh, we should call the police, and the guy's just like, look, my father's an insane person. He might have just left with his battle axe, because that's something that disappears from the condo, and that's something that will be used against them later in the film. So pretty much they have fun, you have the jock archetype with his girlfriend, and they're horny as balls, and they go on the beach, and then they go for a swim, and then they get fucking killed, and then it's a slasher. Everybody gets killed one after the other until somebody realizes that, oh, all our friends are dead. And then they find that, by the way, it's super easy. The film doesn't hide who the killer is. It's the main character's dad who wants to take his revenge. I don't know why he waited till our man was in college, because trust me, killing a kid is way easier than killing a college-aged adult. Could have just fucking, I don't know, killed him when he was like 12. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Fall Break, The Mutilator. I adore this film. This is probably, like I said, this is easily, like, if not in, this is in my top 3 slashers. It's just because I like Sleepaway Camp a bit more, and I've watched Sleepaway Camp way more. Fuck, I watch that every year too, during like beginning of summer and the end of summer. And of course, I My Bloody Valentine. That is probably my favorite slasher. Gotta rip the Canada, but this is pretty damn close. Out of all of those three, this is the most fun. This is the one that I have a smile, a grin. Cause man, Sleepaway Camp especially gets kind of fucking nasty at points, and so does My Bloody Valentine. They're both like very mean-spirited films. This one is too, but it's more fun. It's mean-spirited. You get a fucking pick in the pussy. I've watched pretty much I've watched all of these extras pretty much. I haven't listened to some of the commentaries, which I should, but I've watched pretty much. This was one of my first like Arrow special edition. It came out in 2016. I'm pretty sure I got it in 2016. And oh shit, this is the North American release. I guess I got it at a good price back then. But yeah, I love this movie. This gets a perfect score on the Spooky Celluloid Cell of 10 out of 10. Go watch it. If you've never seen it, go watch it. It's Mamma Mia. It's a goddamn masterpiece. And yeah. Pick to the pussy. Pussy.